how do you even chalk up one like that where you're up 20 and just as a team not able to close it out there?
Yeah, it sucks, but that's just the NBA. Teams make runs. Three-pointers involved in the game now. Zone defenses is involved in the game now, and they slow a team down. So it's a lot of stuff that's involved in the game that can turn for you. So it's a tough one, toughest one, tough one.
Curious, there, obviously you had the ball, and Coach said, hey, he got fouled on that. Just maybe take it through your end on that.
I mean, I still got to hold on to the ball. Just got to hold on to it.
And then on the last play, did you feel like that was, considering the way they were defending, that you got the look that you wanted?
Yeah, that was a good shot. I got it off. It's 1.2, so I rushed a little bit. So it is what it is.
Kev, with 6 seconds left, you're looking for a foul there, right? You're not expecting them to really trap and go for the ball.
No, I'm expecting them to trap, but that's out of my control. And I'm trying to, make the play. It just happened so fast. But should have held on to it.
Coach was calling this an early season lesson for you guys. You've been on a number of teams and you understand the length of the season. What kind of lesson?
Yeah, I've been in the league for a while. 17 years, 16 years playing. So, yeah, I mean, every game at this point, early in the season, wins and losses is something to learn from. But it's better to learn from a win.
Kevin, I know way when a game ends like that, it's probably hard to even process most of the game, but you and Wembanyama, first time playing against him, what was that like? And obviously, you made a bunch of plays. Just curious what you thought about him in a game like that tonight.
Yeah, it's just a unique player. He's going to be a force in this league for a long time. Once he continue to get experience under his belt, he's just going to get even better.
Hey, you're facilitating so much. I mean, kind of team high and 7 assists. How has Eric opened that up for you and hitting shots well in this past 2 games?
Yeah, just being aggressive. He's a knockdown shooter and he can drive to the rim. So we need that from everybody. Grayson was good knocking shots down. Yuta, we made shots when we got shots up. But that third quarter, the second half, they made shots as well and was able to come back and close the gap, and they made timely plays.
Do you guys think you lost some of the energy in the second half you had in the first half?
It's easy to say that now after a loss. But I wouldn't say so. It's the NBA, man. It's pros on the other side as well. I mean, they're not going to just lay down, even though they're down 20. They came out and hit us in the mouth in the third quarter. We was able to withstand that a little bit going into the fourth. And so it was a dogfight in the fourth. You got to give them credit. I don't think we lost energy. I think they just played better.
Coach was saying that he thought that delay at the start, I guess they were fixing shot clock or something. You guys stood there for maybe 5-10 minutes before the game even started. Did you think that even had anything to do? Okay.
Nah, I mean, you can do a deep dive and, ask every player how they felt, but no, I don't think it really had an impact before. So, we know how to deal with it.
There's a lot of theories about why you lost, variables, whatever, been discussed. But what do you think worked that didn't get applied to the second half? Like what worked in the first half offense, with you and connecting with Eric, connecting with Grayson and everybody else that didn't get applied to the second half?
I just think they made threes. That's what got them going. They started making threes in the third quarter. Sale hit some tough step backs. Keldon Johnson got some threes. And that's the only way they was able to get back to the game. They made three-pointers. That's just the league, to be honest. Like, if you're making three-pointers, you're going to have a chance to win the game, no matter who on your team. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you playing against. So they made threes. We made threes early on to get us the lead. So it's a shooting, make or miss league.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, sir. Coach, just how frustrating it is to have a 20-point lead, and then you look at what the Spurs got on the offensive end and what you guys were able to do on the defensive end. How do you even capitalize?
Yeah, it's disappointing. at this point in the losing game, after we played, quite frankly, we played a brilliant basketball game. I mean, the offensive sharing and trust was really good throughout. Our defensive disposition was really good throughout. We let our foot off the gas a little bit in the third quarter. They made 7 threes, but it's an early season lesson for us. Teams are never going to stop playing, especially in the modern NBA where threes can get you back into a game. We have to guard that better, and we have to close out the fourth better. But I like how we played overall, and it's a good early season lesson for us.
Curious, the play with Durant where he turned it over. How did you see it? Because obviously he was trapped. Usually in those situations, it's a foul.
Yeah, they fouled him. The refs didn't call it. They whack him on the arm, before the ball gets ripped out of his hands. No call, but in a situation like that, we try to get the ball in a quick inbounds to our 90% free throw shooter, and we did, but it didn't work out.
In terms of that last play, calling a timeout, you probably just held it because you thought you had got it.
Yeah, we have. It's we go through all these scenarios, right? We have a safe only inbound. So J.O. knows he's going to throw it to Kevin Durant only. Okay, if you can get it to him safely, we'll take it. Okay, 99% of the time he gets fouled, make 2 free throws, game's over. Okay, the situation, the refs didn't call the foul. Okay, the ball got stolen, we lost the game.
You mentioned taking the foot off the gas in the third a little bit. What did you feel offensively or defensively wasn't up?
I just thought the energy went out of the building when the shot clock thing made us stand around for 20 minutes. And for whatever reason, we didn't have the same type of defensive energy in that third.
So in terms of putting the team away, that's something that you guys did on Saturday. What did you think was the difference in not doing so tonight?
These guys just kept playing, and I got to look at the tape, honestly, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, okay, and see what it looked like. But the 3-ball can keep teams in it in the modern NBA. Like, we all got to understand that, and it's a good early season lesson of that.
Coach, one of the things you probably didn't want to put Kevin back in. Yeah, then they got it down to a certain point. What do you feel like wasn't working that first 4 or so minutes that started the fourth that let the Spurs get close enough to make you go, okay, we need to get.
Yeah, well, they started in the third by making 7 threes. It wasn't just that stretch. We gave them life, gave them belief, and they got a talented team over there, so they took advantage.
You guys have been working on your spacing with Katie in the post. It felt like you always had a shooter 1 pass away. I know that obviously the ending was not what you wanted, but you mentioned playing a brilliant game. How did you like the way that?
Yeah, big growth game for us. Again, it's a marathon. And you get frustrated with if you don't win a game like that. But overall, we did a lot of really positive things. I'm encouraged, but with the steps that we've taken over the last couple of games, and a lot of positives, right there. But you're gonna lose a couple of games throughout the NBA season that you should win, and you're gonna win a few games in the NBA season that you should lose. Tonight we're just on the wrong end of it.
With Eric's shooting, the first 2 games he didn't shoot well, but tonight in the previous game he did shoot well. How do you like that he's finding his groove, despite the loss?
Yeah, he's a hell of a weapon for us offensively, and he's played 2 terrific games the last 2 games.
Thanks, Coach.